Hey everybody, and welcome to Worth a Buck, where I'm going to take some of the most popular Dollar Tree items, test them out for you guys, and let you know if they're really worth that dollar. If you want to see what I'm reviewing today, just stay tuned. Alright you guys, today we are testing out the little Seal Gear bags. I'm excited about this because down here in Florida we're around water all the time, and these are supposed to be durable enough to keep your phones safe, to keep your wallet, your credit cards, your keys, anything like that that you have with you that you don't want to get wet. So if you're going on a boat, hiking by a stream or a river or any of that kind of stuff, and you drop your valuables, they should be protected if they're in one of these little bags here. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what it looks like. All right, so here's what it looks like when it's all open. That is a very nice size bag. It is 12.5 inches long, and it's just a little over 6 inches wide. It's 6.8 inches wide. That's the measurement on these, and you can see it is a real nice, it kind of feels like nylon maybe on the outside, but the inside is a very thick, like plastic lining. Not sure how well you can see that. Yeah, it is really thick. That feels very sturdy. I like the fact that it has this little band up at the top. You can feel that there's something hard that's in there, and the idea is that once you put your valuable in there, you're supposed to twist this down, bring it around, and clip it in, and then that keeps a nice seal along the top. You can see there, everything is all sealed up so that water can't leak, just in case this were to happen to fall inside of a pool or wherever you happen to be near water. It does have the little lobster claw on there so that you can hook this right on a backpack or on a pocketbook, even on your belt buckle, wherever you need to hook that to, so that everything will stay nice and secure. So let's go ahead and put something in here and get it in the water. For the purpose of this demonstration, and since I don't yet know if it works, I'm gonna opt to put some paper napkins in the bag, because if it doesn't work, I don't want my phone or anything else messed up. So I figured a paper napkin is a good choice because we can easily see when a napkin gets wet. So let's get both of these right down in this bag. We're gonna seal it up. All right, that napkin comes up about halfway, so I'm not going to roll it down any further than that, just in case. All right, we've got that nice and tight, but for this first test, what I'm going to do is use the spray nozzle on the sink, and we're going to spray this as though we're in the middle of a big thunderstorm. Now, let's open this up and let's see if that got wet anywhere. And first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry off the top rim, just so that we'll know that the water from on the top is not what's wetting the napkin, should the napkin be wet. All right, so now we got that dry. My hands are dry. Let's see if these napkins are dry. Oh, now I can already see there's some water spots right up here. So water did at least get under the fold, but let's see if it got down onto the napkins. Oh, look at there. They are absolutely 100% dry. Woo, okay, so it worked if you're caught in the rain. Now we're gonna fill this sink up and try to submerge it and see what happens. Not sure if you can tell, but we do have the sink filled with water. We're gonna put our napkins right back down in the bag. And now I'm not sure, but the feel of this bag feels as though it would float. I didn't remember seeing that on the package anywhere, so I'm going to include in there this big giant lemon, this big heavy lemon, to kind of simulate a cell phone, because our iPhone 7s are pretty heavy. And we're going to put this in here and see if we can make it float, sink, so that we can try to get it to the bottom of this water, and it may sink on its own. I don't know that it's going to float, and just see what happens. All right, so that lets you know that mouth will stretch wide enough to at least get something that size in it. Okay, see, as you do that, it's trapping air inside there. So I really do believe this will float. Let's just dump it in there and see. Yes, it is absolutely floating. Check it out. That is really cool. So now I don't know if you're out in the middle of a lake on a boat or near a swimming pool, if you drop that in, I can't promise you that it's going to float, but it's floating in this sink. Let's put the lemon down at that end. Yeah, it's just floating quite nicely. So I'm going to shove it down in there and submerge this so that we can see if it does fall down under the water, what's going to happen to the contents inside. Okay, now I can see some air bubbles coming up right there. Not sure if you guys can tell that on camera. So I know some air is escaping, which means there's a possibility that lets some water in. But let's just see. Again, there's water around the folds. And now the true reveal. Look at that. They are completely dry. Completely dry. Well, now it's not because I dropped it, but it was completely dry. Again, the lemon, completely dry, not a water drop on it. So, wow, you guys, what an incredible find for just $1. And look at the good size of that bag. This definitely gets a huge thumbs up from me. I think it is fantastic. Remember, it comes in black, red, and blue. So hurry on out to Dollar Tree and pick these up before they're gone, because this is an awesome thing to have with summer coming. All right, I want to thank all of you guys very much for tuning in with me today. Remember, you were created for purpose, so go and be all you can be. I'll see you soon in the next video.